Good evening, my dear friends. Have you felt it yet? That faint tremor in the air when you enter a room. It's not the wind or the cold, it's them. You can see it in the way their skin prickles, their eyes darken, and their smiles stretch thin. You remind them of everything they fear, everything they could never become. You are the mirror they can't bear to look into. Your silence, your gaze, your presence, it shakes them to their core because it exposes their weaknesses, their cowardice. They don't tremble because you've wronged them, they tremble because you've shown them what real power looks like. Not the kind that comes from wealth or status, but the kind forged through betrayal, pain, and loss. You've walked through the flames and emerged stronger, carrying the darkness with you like a shadow. And that shadow? It terrifies them. Feel you. The truth that you see through their fragile masks, their feeble attempts to control or diminish you. Their laughter dies when you pass because your very existence tears through their shallow facades. When someone carries true power, the kind that's earned through fire and pain, not handed out like a cheap token, the room shifts. You don't need to speak, don't need to announce yourself, your very presence does it for you. They don't hate you because you've done something wrong. No, they fear you because you've done something right. You've survived what should have broken you. You've risen from the mud they pushed you into, clawed your way out of the pit they left you in, and now you stand stronger, colder, unshakable. They won't admit it, of course. They'll whisper behind your back, craft distractions, label you as a villain. Intimidating, difficult, unpredictable. But that's just their desperate way of hiding the truth. Every step you take is thunder to their ears. Every word laced with a truth they're too afraid to face. They can't meet your eyes because your mere presence makes their knees weak. But here's the truth, they'll never speak, they envy you. Beneath the fear, beneath the nervous laughter and trembling hands lies envy. They envy your strength, your resilience. They'll never understand how you can walk through the fire that would consume them and come out stronger. Your scars tell a story they're too weak to write for themselves. You've danced with chaos and now wield it, while they cower in fear, hoping you won't notice how terrified they really are. So embrace it, own it. Our journey is far from over. The world isn't done testing you, and neither are those who fear the fire burning in your soul. They will try again, they will try harder. Their whispers will grow louder, their attempts to control you more desperate. They will hurl obstacles in your path, not because you are weak, but because your strength terrifies them. Each challenge they throw your way is a sign proof that your presence rattles their fragile reality. But you won't break. You've been through worse, and now, every stone they cast becomes fuel for the fire in your chest. You've learned to turn pain into power, to reshape every wound into a weapon. And while they may cower in their safe corners, comforted by their mediocrity, you will rise above, unchained by the limits they try to impose. You are a storm they cannot outrun, a force that will not be silenced. Let them gather in their circles, murmuring, conspiring. They do not know that every whisper, every attempt to diminish you only strengthens your resolve. You walk in spaces they fear to tread, and when they look at you, they don't just see a person, they see everything they fear, every failure they've tried to bury. Your existence is a reckoning. Let them call you names. Let them twist the narrative. The truth stands with you, unwavering and undeniable. You are beyond their understanding, beyond their reach. And as the storm within you continues to grow, they will have no choice but to watch as you shape the world in ways they never could. Remember this, the power you carry isn't just yours. It's a beacon for those who, like you, have fought in silence, who have walked through fire alone. They will find strength in your strength, courage in your resilience. And as your light grows, so too will the army of those who refuse to bow, who refuse to be broken by the shallow hands of those who fear true power. You are not just a force, you are a movement. And no matter how much they try, they cannot stop what you have become. So stand tall, stand unyielding, and let the world feel the tremor of your unstoppable rise. Let their fear feel your fire. Let their trembling hands remind you of the power you hold, a power they will never take from you. Because the strongest presence is not the one that screams the loudest, but the one that stands in silence and shakes the world to its core. Thank you and goodbye.